Hey you! Yeah, you there, you specifically watching this video. I mean you. I have good news and I have big news because I, Evan Whitten, am starting my own radio show again. For those of you who might remember, this channel was originally launched as a companion piece to my Drystone Radio show called The Evan Whitten Hour. And so, I ran that show up until about June 2020 when the tech unfortunately just had a lot of issues and it was locked down as well. There was a lot of stuff going on. But now, over 5 years later, I'm returning to my roots. In fact, this is the room that I am recording the radio show in. Look, there's the microphone. There's the mixing desk down there, and there is my voice on the screen. So you can. This is authentic. This is the real deal. So as far as this new radio show goes, what's the plan? Well, some of you might remember about 4 years ago now, close to 5 years ago, I did a discography guide on a band called The Fall, a post-punk band of legendary status. Although, to be fair, I thought that with The Fall being quite a cult band, that the videos wouldn't do very well despite the immense amount of effort I put into them at the time. And turns out, thankfully, I was very, very wrong. In fact, they're some of the most good performing videos in the entire history of this whole channel. In fact, I think they are the best performing pieces of original content I have ever made. So I was in my flat one day and I was thinking, I want to do a radio show again, but what should I do it about? And then I thought, what would all the other great entrepreneurs in the world do? And that's when it came to me. I'll repackage the same thing I did 5 years before, but call it something slightly different.
Social commentary!
So it's with that I reveal that my brand new radio show, Always Different, Always the Same, is coming to Drystone Radio very, very, very soon. So the premise of each episode is that each week I will play basically as much music as I can from each album from The Fall in chronological order. There are 31 in total, with a special 30-second bonus episode, but I won't spoil what that is just yet. Yes, you heard me right. For the next 32 weeks, I'll be playing Fall albums essentially in full on a local charity radio station. Who said local radio was boring? Not me. And if they did say that, they're wrong now, because I'm doing this. So I hope you'll join and tune in and listen and do all that great stuff and engage and tell me that I'm wrong again for the billionth time. I swear to God, if anything defined that video series about 5 years ago, it's old guys, and still now guys in their mid-40s to early 50s telling me that I'm wrong about everything. So I look forward to that happening all over again.
But because Fall fans are horrible people, and most of them listen to anything you're saying. They're like, oh, well, he doesn't know what he's talking about. He's only like 20 or something. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
So I hope you'll join me along for the ride, the very long and not very reasonably listenable ride, but be that as it may, I hope you come anyway. And as far as more concrete details like air dates and things, as soon as I know anything, I'll put them straight on the community tab on the channel page, so you can go and look at that. In the meantime though, if you're still in the mood for some fall type content, why not go and rewatch my old discography guide somewhere up here. I know it was done 5 years ago, but I still think they're great videos, and who knows, some of my opinions may well have changed from 5 years ago, but you'll have to tune in to find out. And that's how you do marketing, people.